Good afternoon, everybody. It is Christmas Day, of course. It is 2:40 p.m. on Christmas Day 2021. I'm going to prepare dinner, and I'm going to do it on camera. Hold on a minute. All right, so I wanted to turn that off because of licensing. On Facebook, when I played music, they muted the video, and I don't want that to happen. I don't think they do that on YouTube. They just kind of like, if you're, I don't know. I don't want to take any chances. I don't want to shoot an hour video and then have like no sound on. You know what I mean? So, okay. So here's the thing. The cake is out over there. I'll show you that in a moment. This is our roast. It's a 2.25 pound roast. All right, so we got this here. This is going to take a little while just because I don't feel great, and it's, you know what I mean? I don't have it organized, so it's going to be a while. This video is going to be long, I believe. This is our cake. So it's all ready, and it's cooling over here. We're going to start the Christmas dinner. All right, so first up, so I have our herbs over here. You can't see them. I have to go pee, actually, so I'm going to go pee, and I'll be right back, okay? Ooh, I got to go. I'm doing the pee-pee dance. Oh, my gosh, I should have dunked. See, I didn't prepare anything. I would have went pee before. Oh, God, come on. Get this apron off. Jeez Louise, have mercy, Lord. Okay. Be right back. Wash my hands. All right. Straighten out my kippa. Looking all crooked. So we're going to begin by chopping some onions, and then some garlic, and then we're going to chop up the herbs. And I'll show you how we're going to brown the roast before we put it in, okay? Everything's going to be on camera. I hope we have enough. I hope, if something bad happens, if this fills up and we have to redo it, or we have to continue, if this fills up and it cuts the video off, we have to continue on another one. We've got the iPad ready, standing by the ready, okay? So this may be part one of the cooking video, whatever, whatever the Lord likes. Okay. All right, so we've got one. We're gonna do And this isn't really difficult to do, you know. I mean, if you've never, first of all, I want to tell you too, we have a 2 1/4 pound roast. It's going to take 27 minutes in the pressure cooker. 27 minutes. Pressure cookers are fantastic. And they keep the roast juicy and moist and everything like that. And I just can't recommend them enough. It's an old-fashioned way to cook, and it's wonderful. And we're going to do the roast potatoes by putting the potatoes and the carrots in for the last 5 minutes. So put these in here, right? Well, come on, cut. I just sharpened my knife. So we're gonna make gravy too, pan gravy. I'll show you how to do. It's gonna be in a different video because I'm not gonna. When I start the pressure cooker, we're gonna end the video because you know what I mean. Just sit around for 27 minutes on video watching a roast cook. Watching a pressure cooker is not gonna be a good video. So we won't do that. I'm doing this video especially for my mom. Who is alone on Christmas Day today. I want you to know, Mom, you're not alone. I'm with you. If you're having a drink, so am I. I'm having a beer. I love you. All right. My mom is a great cook, by the way. She really is. Okay, so let's see. Take the onion. Peel the onion here. Merry Christmas, Dad. Merry Christmas, Mom, Joshua, Max, Ben and Jesse, Kara, Erwin, Theata, Anna, Jocelyn, and Bob. And the rest of my family too. The Spiegel family. And Aunt Ann and her sons, my cousins, I don't know, but I love you guys. All right, let's see. All right, let's see here now. So I got a bunch of onions here and put in there. I'm gonna put those in with the roast. So they're gonna kind of get like, you know, torn up and stuff by the end. Not too bad because it's only 27 minutes. The bigger roast I usually do for 40-50 minutes. This is some garlic here. Everything's closed on Christmas Day and they didn't have garlic at the store the other day, so I couldn't get more garlic or else I would have. So I'm running pretty low on garlic. So we're going to cut the ends of the garlic off here. I'm not going to mince these garlic. You know, that might be a good idea. I'm going to take the lazy route. I'm going to crush them. A good way, by the way, to peel garlic after you cut the ends off is to hit it with a knife like I just did. And then you can peel the garlic like this. And then it will, and then you've got, okay. Put that aside for a moment. I didn't crush it hard like I'm going to before I put it in there. I don't think that makes a difference. I always feel, I don't know, I just don't like to, because garlic is pungent, and I like to kind of release it just before I throw it in the pan, you know? All right, let's see. Same thing over here, cut the ends off. And then remove the skin. It's like I said, it's much easier to do this way. That's pretty much the way to do it. That's the way they teach you to do it, and I think so. Sing hallelujah. I hope it, like I said, I hope everyone's having a great Christmas day today. But I know not everyone is. Okay. So just try your best, you know? I'm having a pretty damn good Christmas day, I gotta tell you. I'm really excited today. Like the birthday cake and a great Christmas dinner, I'm really excited. And if you don't have one, come and see me and come spend time with me right now making it. We'll have a, you know what I mean? Together we can be together and have a great Christmas day. Okay, so I'm gonna leave these over here for a moment. These garlic, I'm not gonna crush them up fully yet. Now it's time to season the roast. Not the way I'm going to season it. I'm gonna do the herbs in a few, okay? Actually, I should probably do those right now, but I don't want to. I'm gonna do those last, because that's what I wanna do. All right, so here we go. Let me show you up close what this roast looks like. It's a small roast. I haven't made a roast this small, actually. Yeah, I usually make big ones. So it's a small dealio. Bam, we're gonna put it down here on the counter. My towel's over there, I'll be right back. Boy, ooh, COVID is getting me down. All right. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. All right, and put this up here. Do I want sage in here? Let me see. I gotta get my other rag over here too for my mouth. Yes, yes. So put that over. We're going to do this. I'll move this over here. Bam. All these seasonings we're going to use. So we have thyme, we have pepper, we have Tony Chachere Creole seasoning, garlic powder, and sage. All right? And the Creole seasoning has the salt and pepper in it. But I'm going to add a little bit more pepper. First with the Creole seasoning. By the way, I got this. Okay, good, good, good. All right, now pepper. That's done. Garlic. Thyme. Sage. All right, now flip it over. See, if you've never done this, it's pretty easy. Don't worry. All right. All right, now, Creole seasoning. The Creole seasoning is a mix. Tony Chachere is pretty good. You can just limit it to that. But we're going to go all out today. Pepper. Thyme. Garlic powder. Sage. All right, now I'm going to put these in the pressure cooker right now, the onions, okay? Excuse me for a moment. Oh, bottom of the pressure cooker. There we go. And then dump the onions in. Okay? And now, I'm putting this in the pressure cooker. Okay, now, what is next? Oh, shit. No, I'm browning. I'm sorry. I'm browning the... You know, I don't have to brown it, to tell you the truth. But no, screw it. I'm not going to brown it. Because it's going to be fine. So I'm putting this pan away. You don't have to brown it. It's just kind of a nice look to crisp it on the outside. But we don't need to do that. It's not necessary. Okay, so now we're going to take our garlic, put it over here for a moment. rinse off our keeping it simple, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be delicious. Trust me, I have made some fantastic roasts in that pressure cooker and not browned them. So I keep apologizing for that too, but you know, because browning is very, you know, it's common. All right. So here we're gonna take, and it, you know, it saves me some time. I'm down for that right now. I really am. Okay, so here we go. Smashed. I'm gonna put that in there. You know what you can do too? A good thing is to make a slit in the roast and stick the garlic in there. That's what I'm doing right now with that. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then, all right, so I'm gonna take a, bam, smash that shit up like that, okay? And then stick it in. All right? Smash, smash. We're smashing everything. Sounds like I'm smashed right now. I'm not totally smashed, don't worry. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 3 more cuts, and then we're gonna stick these in here. I will show you what this looks like after I'm done. Jesus, Lord, the Father. Now we're going to take these last 2 and just spread them out. You don't really need to spread them out. I'm just doing it, you know, it just feels good. Because in the pressure cooker, everything is going to get, you know what I mean? It's going to, you can imagine. Okay. Now, where's my towel at? I have to go pee again. Beer goes right through you. I'll be right back. Washing the hands. I have real candles, but I don't have any long real candles like this. Hallelujah. All right. Merry Christmas, everyone. Okay, so what's going to happen is this. Let me bring this down. Now here's the thing, and we're going to fill this up with water. Because that's how it cooks. You have to put a cooking liquid in there. So you know what I didn't do? Is put the herbs in yet. So I'm going to stop that real quick. This is how easy this is. You can even do this a little bit like, oh, I've had a few beers. So don't worry. All right, it's pretty easy. Now here's what we're going to do for this. This is basil right here. It's just fresh basil. And it's very fragrant. It smells it smells fantastic. Okay? Here's what we do for that. Give me all right, come on. I talk like I have assistants and I don't have assistants, okay. I do, even when I'm alone too. I'm like, all right, I need this, thank you. I do that, even not on camera, it's crazy. All right, okay. So here's what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get my scissors. All right, so we're gonna grab a couple leaves here. Da, 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 da. Put them in there, because we're gonna wash them real quick. Bam. My dad will like this. I think. My dad just does a little bit of cooking, but I'm trying to I would love to inspire him to do more cooking because cooking is so much fun. It's very inspiring. Okay, so we have some basil in here. And what I'm going to do, and then is I'm going to take the rosemary, I'm going to because we're going to wash these first, okay? So, and then I'll show you how we prepare these to throw on the roast. It's very easy. I didn't even know until Thanksgiving Day, and that's when I looked it up, and I found out how to do it on YouTube. And now I'm YouTubing. Check that out. All right. Okay. Now that, oh my God. Look at that. It smells like rosemary because it is rosemary. All right. Oh. All right. So now I'm going to put these over here. And I can still continue to grow those, which I might do. I'm going to throw them in some, you put them in about a ½ inch of water or so. They need partial sunlight. I put them over by the window. We'll see how it goes. If they wither and die before I need them next, I won't use them. All right. I should have maybe moved this over here so you can see. Just, you know, because you don't need to. I am not obeying a rule that I should. Here, look, watch. Keep the sink clear whenever possible. It is possible because I have room over here in my busing station. Okay? So this is going to go over in the busing station. Okay. Now, let us do it. All right. We're going to shake it off. Shake it, shake, shake, shake. You can shake. Here's what we do. Rosemary, or the basil. Watch. Leave. Take it off. 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 Take it all off. Take it off, baby. All right. And then you have a stem and you throw it away. And then you put these, you try to line up the leaves because you're going to roll them and then cut them. That's the idea. So let me just do this real quick. You can, now that I've demonstrated for you, I can, you know what I mean? I don't have to do the whole thing in the interest of time. Done. Da, 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 da. All right, get these off of here. Small leaves I don't need. In fact, I may not even need all these, to tell you the truth. I may have cut off too much. That's all right. Because these are cheap, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to continue to grow these at this point. I may decide to do that in the future. But we'll see, you know what I mean? We'll see. Joy to the world. All right. Okay. Big, nice basil leaves. Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Here I have my leaves, okay? I'm gonna roll them. Watch. I'm gonna roll them kind of like I'm trying to roll up a cigarette, except not exactly like you roll a cigarette because you don't roll a cigarette like this. But I'm gonna roll it up in the shape of a cigarette, kind of. And then I'm gonna take my knife. Hold on. I know I need to get you in closer for this. I've got it rolled up like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now I have this. Okay? I'm going to take this, I'm going to throw it on the roast. I will show you the roast in a moment, of course, as you probably imagined that I would. I will do that. All right, hold on. Joy to the world. All right, now for the rosemary. What are you gonna do? It's a little bit more complicated, but not too much. All right. And actually, you know what? You can, let's see, no. What you want to do is grab the leaves off too. You can put the whole sprigs in there if you want, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do it the more complicated way. Throw that away. Grab this off here. Definitely grabbed more rosemary than I needed. That's fine, because, like, you know what I mean? I'm new at this, honestly, so. But don't be, you know, it's neat to, I've never cooked with new herbs, with fresh herbs until Thanksgiving. And it's exciting to do, and it really does. You notice the taste. It does. It's worth it. It's nice. Even if you didn't, screw it. You know what I mean? It's freaking awesome to cook with fresh ingredients. Because sometimes, you know, you admit, I don't know. I mean, like, sometimes you don't notice the difference, like, you know what I mean? You do it, and you're like, oh, this is going to be great. And you're like, okay, I don't really notice the difference. It's because your palate isn't trained yet. You know, I'm a musician. And the thing is that, like, when learning counterpoint, there are these intervals that you are supposed to avoid because they sound bad. And to our untrained ear, a lot of times beforehand, it doesn't sound bad. But once you're trained in the style, you're like, oh, that you don't want that. And that's the same sort of thing. It's the same sort of thing. You know, it does sometimes take some training to get your palate to be able to taste these things. It's not always evident to the untrained mouth and throat and tongue and whatever the hell you use to taste. I don't know. All right. So. All right. Now, see, this takes a very long time to do. So I'm going to do some, and then I'm just going to throw the friggin' sprigs in there. This is why you have a sous chef or a prep cook that does all this kind of stuff for you. Or you have a husband that does it for you. You're just like, do this for me. Okay. So I've been doing good on the not smoking. I'm going to move this back a little bit to give it a little bit more perspective. All right. I've been doing good on the not smoking. I haven't had a cigarette today. Nicotine gum has been awesome. I almost had a cigarette a few times, and I'm like, because that's our go-to. Those of us that smoke, you know what I mean? I was just after I finished eating, and I'm like, oh, I need a cigarette. Am I gonna cave? On the nicotine patch, I would have caved. I would have definitely caved because I needed a burst of nicotine right then. And I'm like, try the nicotine gum. You know it'll give you a burst of nicotine just like a cigarette. I did the nicotine gum. No need for a cigarette. It was great. So if you're thinking about quitting smoking, give nicotine gum a thought because it really is good. It's better than the patch. It really is. The patch is great for like an hour. If you're a heavy smoker, the patch is fantastic for like an hour. And then after that, it's like, okay, I need a cigarette. Mom, you know, do what you think is best. If you need to smoke, you need to smoke. But I can tell you this, from another smoker that's kind of just like you, hardcore, the patch might work for you. I mean, whoops, I mean the nicotine gum might work for you. All right. Do. Come on, Rosemary. Rosemary Woods. All right, here we go. Wasn't that the speed reading course, Rosemary Woods, I think? Okay, hold on. Evelyn Woods. Sorry. All right. I grew up with old people, and so a lot of the things I'm into are very, millennials, unless they're really, unless they're people that know things, that are really into knowing their history, sometimes don't get some of the jokes that I make. And I don't apologize for that, because I like that. You know what I mean? I like the old stuff. There's not a microwave in this house, and there's a reason for that, and I don't want a microwave. You know what I mean? I'm old school, and it's fun. All right. So I'm just gonna take these off the main branch. Or the main, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Even if it's not a branch, whatever. And I'm just gonna put these in here. Rosemary and beef is very, very good, but I find rosemary with anything to be very wonderful. You know what I mean? But rosemary is usually paired with beef, traditionally. I'm going to show you this before I put the water in. It looks beautiful. Even just cooking with fresh herbs for this. Maybe it looks like arugula on there. I don't know. It doesn't. It does not look like arugula on there. Isn't that beautiful, though? All right, so now I'm going to add some water. Boom. All right. You see how it's filled up there, right? Okay. Now let's go over here. Joy to the world. All right, whoops. Good. Now I'm going to put the lid on the pressure cooker. Putting the lid on the pressure cooker. Close. Seals. Now I'm going to put it on medium. And what happens is, when when it starts to hiss and steam comes out, is when I start the cooking for 27 minutes. Now before then, I might come back on, I might not. Let's see how it goes. The Lord's going to direct. We put in the carrots and the potatoes. All right? And then after that, definitely going to do the gravy, so we'll see. All right? Let me end this video because I don't want it to cut out. Let's say a prayer real quick to the Mother of Jesus, Mary, and then the Our Father. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Everyone have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas dinner. I hope I helped you a little bit. I hope I inspired you. I hope I brought you some joy, because you have brought me some joy, even though I don't know you. I'm going to remind you to brush your teeth, floss, and say your prayers. I love you all. Merry Christmas and bye-bye.